How's it going, folks? Looks like Young Link won the poll for being the focus of this character analysis. There were almost 600 votes in just 2 days, which is way more than what I was expecting. Zelda wasn't too far behind, but poor Peach didn't even come close. Okay, let's just dive right into the good stuff. I tried hard to find as much as I could on Young Link, but unfortunately, since he wasn't in the demo, there isn't a ton of footage available. So, like always, let's start with a visual comparison. Young Link's model looks exactly the same. Seriously, I don't see any difference. They clearly ripped the model straight from Melee. Talk about lazy. Come on, Sakurai, I expected more. Okay, joking aside, Young Link obviously looks far better than before. It's been a long time since this little dude has been playable in Smash, and it's so great to see him back looking better than ever. Here are the character renders from both games. Young Link didn't even have all of his legs in Melee. Honestly, I feel kinda bad for him. I mean, what happened? What did Link do to deserve having his legs chopped off? Alright, let's get into the moveset now. It was kinda weird going back to Melee to get footage for this video. I haven't touched that game in quite a long time. Anyway, the Melee footage will be on the left with Ultimate on the right. Because it's been so long since Melee, all of these animations are obviously new, but I'll still point out a few changes here and there. After I'm done talking about each move, I'll then replay the clip in super slow-mo. Let's do it. Young Link's forward smash is the same style of attack, but after the second swing, he doesn't pull his arm back as far. His up smash is also the same type of move, and I like how it's clear they tried to replicate how each attack animated originally. This animation is indeed similar to the original, although he's far more expressive now. There isn't footage of Young Link's down air fully in motion, but we do catch a glimpse of the very end of the attack as it hits the ground. The animation of Link standing back up is faithfully recreated with minor differences. Young Link's up special is very much the same type of attack. One of my personal favorites of Young Link, the fire arrows, remains as his neutral special, with far better effects than before. Young Link's down special is still the bomb. It really is the bomb. The animation is now quite different from when he's pulling out the bomb. The strange thing is that when the bomb explodes right next to him, it doesn't affect him at all. Maybe that just wasn't implemented yet for this footage? Or maybe it was a bug. Who knows? If that's the case in the final game, that's a neat little perk, although it doesn't make much sense. Also, if you pay close attention at the beginning of the ultimate clip, his shield blocks a projectile, so that's good to know. Young Link's neutral attack can still transition into a flurry attack, which has a brand new style to the animation, instead of awkwardly stabbing at the air in front of him. And it also has a new finisher at the end. His forward tilt is similar to what he had in Melee, but it now covers more area above his head, and the animation has him swinging the sword from further behind him. His down tilt is also very similar, although he is now much more expressive with his face. Young Link still has the hook shot for grabbing opponents, and his up throw is kind of like what he had before, but the animation has him jumping much higher into the air to strike his opponent. That's all I have on Young Link's moveset, but I have a couple more tidbits of info before I wrap things up. Young Link's taunt where he drinks his milk is still here, and it plays out much faster than it did originally. Now that's a change I can appreciate. Now, of course, to fit in with all the other characters, they gave him 2 new taunts. One has him raising his sword into the air, and the other features everyone's favorite little demon, Navi. Or Navi. I've heard people pronounce it all kinds of ways. Navi, Navi, Nancy, Satan. One final bit is that Young Link can still wall jump. And that's it. It might sound weird, but Young Link is one of the characters I'm most excited about for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. He was one of my mains back in Melee, and has always been my favorite version of Link to play as in Smash. I honestly never expected him to come back, and even though he doesn't seem to have any huge changes so far, I'm perfectly okay with that. I can't wait to try him out when the game releases. I'm really curious what his final Smash is going to be. I wonder. Before I go, I'd like to announce that Snake is in the current poll for the next character analysis due to the heavy demand I've seen ever since my early analysis videos. Like before, the poll will last for 2 days, and I'll leave a link down below to guide you there. And please feel free to respond to my comment on this video with the character you'd like to see most, and they may end up on the next poll. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you later.